started working, but we didn't know like the path to get to where we're at now. We just started moving forward. In fact, this path wasn't even on the radar per se. And we went to a meeting, and a lot of you have heard this, and for those of you who haven't, we showed up for a mastermind. It was early before work. We almost forgot about it, and then we got a reminder last minute. So we're like, yeah, we better go because we committed to go. And we showed up, and we meet Richard Paul Evans through a friend of a friend. Is it a chance meeting? Sure. We can call it that. I kind of think that it was, divine intervention or moving down the path. We had to move through something to get to that pathway, to that crossroads. That's how I think it was. And there we meet Richard Paul Evans. From that point on, he taught Nick some things about the book and how to publish and moving into that sphere. So we shifted, we adjusted, and we put the other one on the back burner, knew where we had to go, and started being intentional about that. And a few months later, we did a Kickstarter right in the worst time of history with COVID. And we looked terrible starting out. It was almost like it was destined to fail. And we were like, man, what are we going to do? We only had like a week left, and we were about maybe halfway through our goal, right? And Nicole and I, at that point in time, were also trying to like find people baby formula and soy milk and all kinds of stuff and diapers and
flour.
Like, yeah. And there I am, like with this giant mask project, trying to help first responders and stuff like that. And then, boom, we just decided, look, we're not going to let COVID take over and determine our outcome. We get to decide, and we're going to give it all we've got. And so we did, and we got funded. In fact, we went over our goal thanks to a bunch of you and family and friends that were supporting and people that believed in the message, the Giants message, that you have your giant potential. So we started living into that, and from there met other people through chance meetings. Melissa Ross, who's on here, through another giant, and so many of you, in fact, came because of those decisions to put one foot in front of the other through some of the hardest times in human history. And we found that every time we did so, that the pathway either, like lit up, or something came in from left or right field that, we wouldn't have seen coming. And it ended up being better and better and better. And now that's the betterest group we've ever had.